everyone, so our next revision lesson I've split into two. Now feminism and a new right, we're kind of 50-50 on people feeling either they were confident or not so confident. So what I've done is I've put them together in the same lesson, and I've done it more as kind of getting you, so you've got yourself an essay plan, so it's useful even for people who do feel confident on this topic, just having a secure essay plan to be there for your revision. Okay, feminist perspectives then. There's 4 feminist perspectives. The overall idea is liberal feminists. They're not just concerned about making things more equal just for women, they also recognise that men deserve gender equality as well. And we can see this, men are more likely to lose custody battles over their children, men are more likely to experience severe mental health issues that result in suicide, and there's not as much support there. What they want is they want to change patterns of gender socialisation, and they want this supported with legal changes to improve things for both men and women. And they're much progress for you because they see over time things are getting better for both men and women, but this trend needs to continue. If you think, you might want to add to it a couple of things that liberal feminists like, kind of more gender neutral TV shows or films like Frozen, and laws that give women more rights, like we know the Marital Rape Act in 1994 made rape illegal within their family. And radical feminists, they're not like liberal feminists. They don't think that men suffer inequality. They think men are born with this inherent hate of women, and they control women through domestic violence. Even men that don't commit domestic violence, they use the fact that women might be fearful of that to get women to do what they want. And radical feminists think women can't exist with men, we need separatism. Some think we should live on different sides of the equator, others just kind of more want political lesbianism, where women choose to be in a lesbian relationship rather than a heterosexual relationship. And they call sleeping with men as sleeping with the enemy, as they call it the personal as political, because women are controlled within those personal relationships. Marxist feminists agree that women are exploited, but they don't blame men, they blame capitalism. So they suggest that women are exploited as a reserve army of labour, so they're brought in at times of need when we've got a demand for increased workforce like World War II. They think women are used for their free domestic labour and to raise the next generations of workers for free, so they're exploited in that way. And finally, they think that women absorb men's anger, and it's the key term takers of shit that you're allowed to use in the exam, where when men get frustrated, rather than take it out of capitalists, they take it out on women and hit them. So you've got finally difference feminism. Now difference feminism are quite good. You might want to save them for your conclusion, because they criticise all other feminists for assuming that all women have the same experiences and are writing from a white middle class female perspective. So you can, especially if you're aiming for an A and A star, use that for your conclusion rather than one of your paragraphs as an overall critique. Now I've written 4 evaluation points. What I'd like you to do is, in the column next to it, say what theory the point could be used to evaluate and explain why. Now there's, with some of these points there's no exact right and wrong, there's some that could go for a couple. If you want to check with me, do so. Okay, so our next bit is the new right. Now, I think everyone gets a basic idea of the new right, but perhaps wouldn't know how to make 3 different points in a paragraph. So, as you can see, I've written 3 separate points that you could use, but all that's missing is the evidence and the evaluation. So at the bottom, I've written 6 points. 3 of these can be used as evidence to support, and 3 of these could be used as criticisms. Now all I'd like you to do is put them in what you think is the right box, and then you'll have a set essay plan. But with each point, so say if we've got something there about the Conservatives legalise gay marriage, when you put that in as your evidence, can you please explain why you've put it there? Because that's it's something that you need to get used to with essays, explaining why something's relevant, and that might be something that's quite quite a nice way of developing those writing skills. If anyone's not sure on anything, as always, let me know, and I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Bye.